Chris Paul played 23 minutes, had more fouls than rebounds, more fouls than points. Devin Booker, on the other hand, carrying the load with 35, leading the Suns in their loss.
Like that short into a game, how many of them, when you look back at the six, do you take umbrage with?
I got to look back at it. You know what I mean? I can't put myself in the situations to give them that ability to do that. You know what I mean? So I just got to look at myself and figure out how to be better.
Look, what did you see from you guys defensively that led to the threes that Dallas was able to get?
I mean, they've been doing the same thing, 5-out offense. You know, they have bigs that can stretch the floor. So just good spacing and driving and attacking and then making plays for each other.
What were the personal adjustments that you found in your offense and opportunities between games 3 and 4 that you could apply today and perhaps bring to the rest of the series?
What's the question?
Were there personal adjustments that you saw, cracks in the defense or whatever, things that you could do between game 3 and 4 that you can now take from?
Yeah, offensively, we weren't worried about anything offensively. I think we were scoring well. Just a tough time defending. So we got to clean up.
That's enough?
We got to clean up our defensive strategy and our rotations.
Devin, what was the biggest talking point in the locker room to get ready to finish this one and move on to the game?
We usually, you know, we let the dust settle, watch film as a team, and regroup then.
Is there anything in terms of just Finney Smith, him getting hot early, and the adjustments maybe that weren't made, particularly early in the game when he got fired?
Yeah, and then back to what I started with, you know, they were penetrating and, you know, finding the open man, and then they're hitting shots. I think they hit 20-some threes today. So it's tough to beat a team like that.
Coach was saying before how don't overreact to Luka on the post. You know, like, don't overreact to it because then that leaves open threes. Did you feel like you guys did overreact too much to him in that area?
I wouldn't say in the post, you know, more on drives. I think he scored a couple times in the post, but, you know, it's going to take us to stay in front of our man. You know, don't give him no angle. You know, don't let him get in our paint, and, you know, just make it tough on him.
Chris, if you had to pick one place the team has to adjust after these last 2 games, where would it be?
I don't know. I got to look at the film, figure it out. It was like a blur tonight. I'm good. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Monty had mentioned taking ownership and you know, starting with him and everyone else as well.
Yeah.
Trying to get that sense in the locker room as well.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to make our adjustments. I mean, I've been in 500 basketball games, something like that, and I haven't quite seen one like today. So it was tough. It was a different type game, a different energy. I mean, starting off the game, foul trouble, text for no reason. So it was just a lot came with it. You know, I think we just have to flush it down the toilet and move on to the next game.
What was the explanation they gave you for the tech that you got?
That I flailed my arm and hit him in the face, purposely.
Have you ever seen someone get a tech before when they've been fouled?
I have not. That's a good question. Have you?
Nope.
Okay.
You were, as you're smiling now, you were trying to smile through it the whole game. Was that getting tougher and tougher as the game was going on?
It's not tough. You know, we're just going to play our game. You know, that's Phoenix Suns basketball. We're going to play all the way through the clock. You know, no matter if we feel the refs are against us or not, we're just going to keep playing. So, you know, I think everybody on our team has been in worse situations in life. And like I said last game, we've been in series before. So just enjoying it, taking it all in, it's fun.
What was your mentality while they're going 14 of 24 for 3? Was it they got to start missing at some point, and you know we got to be ready to pounce at that time?
I mean, I think you got to lose that mentality or thought process in the playoffs. You know, there's some regular season stuff. I mean, they're shooting it, and then they're shooting it well. So we just have to make the shots tougher. You know, I think there are a lot of them were open shots that they're supposed to make.
It feels like more than ever, like game to game, there's a lot of talk about adjusting to the officiating and figuring out how it's going. Does it feel like different than last summer that there's more adjustment from game to game on what they're calling and not?
Am I being set up right now?
Not trying to.
I can't take the bait on that one, but just go rewatch the last couple games and you guys tell me what you think. That's the best I can tell you.
This is a stupid question, man. What are you allowed to say about officials, and what are you not allowed to say? Are you allowed to
That's
talk
a great
about-
question. That's a great question. I don't know either. That's what I don't know. But what Giannis said, I don't want the 2025 coming my way. That's a good way they can scare you, though.
They've been, I think there's a lot of focus on Dallas's offense and the threes they generate, but for you guys, it feels like the offense has taken a little bit of a dip the last 2 games. Do you feel like it's your process? Do you feel like they've done things that maybe taking you guys
Who's
out?
they?
Dallas?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, they're playing well. Like I said, I think offense wasn't a thing for us. I think our team's field when we're getting stops and getting out in transition, that's when we play our best basketball. So that's what we got to do. It's hard to run offense when you're taking the ball at the net every time. We like to play with pace and get the running and use our strengths against them. And we didn't get to do that tonight.
What you've been building all year long to put yourselves in a position to do something special in the postseason, where does the poise of that preparation come into this moment here being tied in the second round?
Yeah, I think last year was a learning experience for us. It was personally my first time in the playoffs and understanding, every time somebody overreacts, I say it's a series. It's a series. And I think we went to 6 games last year with the Lakers, 6 games with the Clippers, 6 with the Bucks, 6 with New Orleans. So, we understand, that it is a series and it's the playoffs for a reason. The best teams in the NBA are here and nobody wants to lose. So, just taking that all in, like I said, flushing this game and just coming out with the right mentality. If we're worried about the last couple games the whole time, I think we're at a disadvantage.
Is that the difference you noticed in last year's first round with the Lakers and how you guys are approaching it now? That difference of going through those experiences of it being a 2-2 series, as opposed maybe to not overreacting now, as opposed to overreaction earlier. I know there's a lot of
Yeah, I was gonna say you lost me with that one.
No, I mean
We're not overreacting.
Right. Like in the Lakers, it's now different now. You now have these 6-game series.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, it's definitely a different series. Experience is the best teacher, so for us, we gotta lock in and be better and protect home court.
Thanks, both.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you, both. Yeah, thanks, man.